A very good morning to all of you, 7th C. Welcome to the biology class, children. Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Now in the last class, if you remember, we were talking about the conditions which are necessary for the process of photosynthesis to be carried out. Fine. And in continuation, we'll be talking about the other activities related to it. But let me remind you of the last thing that we did. We did an activity, or rather, I should say, we talked about an activity we discussed where the presence of chlorophyll was very important for the process of photosynthesis to be carried out. Yes. So with that, with the help of that activity, we were able to know that yes, how important chlorophyll is. In the absence of chlorophyll, photosynthesis cannot take place. Yes. All of you just look into your book to page number 10. Open your books to page number 10. There you can see that a leaf, quickly a sort of revision, quickly just see those who were not able to join. Yes, a variegated leaf was taken. Variegated leaf is a leaf which is not fully green in color. Some part it is yellow in color. Fine. So that leaf is taken. Then what is done? This is boiled using water bath. What is water bath? A beaker is taken. You can see, yes, in that beaker, water is present. Inside that, a test tube is taken, and in the test tube, alcohol is there. Now, since alcohol can catch fire, it cannot be heated directly. That is why heating through water bath is done. And in that alcohol, that green leaf is put, and now it is boiled. As soon as it starts boiling, what happens? The green color of the leaf, that is the chlorophyll, it gets dissolved in the water. So the liquid, you can say, in the alcohol, so it becomes green in color. You can see the green color liquid that shows the green color of the leaf, or the chlorophyll in the leaf is dissolved in the liquid. Now what happens? This leaf, since the green color is gone, it becomes colorless. Are you able to hear my voice, children? Please use the react option to show your thumbs up if
Yes.
you're understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now what happens that next what you do the, see, we know the end product of photosynthesis is starch production. Now if starch is present, that means yes, the leaf has done photosynthesis. If starch presence is not there, that shows that leaf has not done photosynthesis. Now, so we take the same leaf, now it is green in color, and as soon as we test it with the iodine solution, iodine solution is taken to test the presence of starch. As soon as the drops are dropped down on the leaf, what happens? The color changes to bluish black. Now this bluish black coloration is actually the statement which tells us that the leaf contained the starch. Now only that part of the leaves gets bluish black where initially chlorophyll was present. The rest of the part remains as it is. I hope this much is clear. Please do not put your microphone on, only use the react option. Okay, now let's proceed. After this, children, on the same page, you can see the structure of stomata. Now, actually, like I generally show it in the slide, the glass slide, and to be observed under the microscope. But right now, since we are not there in the school, so you can just understand with the help of the diagram that is given on page number 10. Stomata. Now here you see that the structure is, there are two cells which are called guard cells. Yes, and in between those guard cell there is a pore. There is a orifice or a pore, एक छेद है, which is guarded by two guard cells, and the shape of these guard cell is kidney shape, or you can say bean shape. Kidney beans, rajma देखा है सबने? It is somewhat of that shape. So these are called guard cells. Yes, children. And in between them, the pore that they form is called the stomatal pore or the stomata. Clear? Okay. Okay. Now just observe the structure. Now you know that these two cells are there, which are called the guard cells. Now For a cell, I repeat, for a cell of which our body is made of, that is animal cell, and plant body is made up of plant cells. So cell is the basic unit of the structure and function of our body. Of any living organism, cell, it is important for it to be made up of cell, may it be a plant cell or animal cell depending upon the type of the body. So here you see that when we talk about a plant cell, the presence of chlorophyll is very, very important, as we've just discussed in the activity. And this chlorophyll is present in cell organelle, which is called chloroplast. So one of the labeling that you can see is chloroplast, nucleus, which is called the brain of the cell. Now here we are talking about the cell, not as stomata as such, but a green cell, a plant cell. Again, I repeat, the brain of the cell, which is nucleus, which is represented with a pink dot, as you can see. Then we have chloroplast, in which chlorophyll is present. Please make sure that you're using your pencil when I'm speaking. Make a note of whatever you think that you'll forget. So chloroplast contains the chlorophyll, which is green in color. Then you have a big space, which is vacuole, yellow colored portion. And then of course, each and every plant cell has a cell wall. So you can see a cell wall, and as we know that this cell is guard cell here. Is this much clear to all? Fine. The rest of you, are you not able to understand, or you are not able to reply by giving the reaction? What is the case? Please inform if you are able to understand or not. Fine. Now, we see, now children, again just observe both of the diagrams, the same diagram. Now you can see the diagram remains the same, but in one case the stomata is open, and in the first case it is closed, and in the second case it is open. Yes, so you can see the this pore very clearly in the second one. Fine. Now, next, as I said, that we were talking about the conditions which are very important or which are necessary for the photosynthesis process to be carried out. Now, before I proceed, I would just like to see all your faces. Please put your cameras on. As informed previously, please put your cameras on. All of you, please put your cameras on quickly so that I can proceed. All cameras on quickly, else I'll be calling out names. Yes, good. And it doesn't matter, please don't worry if you're not wearing your school dress, it's completely okay, fine. Just please put your cameras on. I want to see that your faces, whether you are actually understanding or not. And moreover, I need to identify, I need to know whom I'm speaking to. I need to see my children. Now, good. Rest of you, please put your camera on. I'll be calling out your names then, if you don't. Yes. Now let's proceed with the other activity. The second activity, as the first one indicated, that the presence of chlorophyll is very important. Now the second activity, it tells us that the presence of carbon dioxide is also very important. How? Let's see. See, we have taken two potted plants. As you can see in the picture, all of you please open to page number 11. Can you see the picture there of the two potted plants, children? You can now use your thumb to say yes or no. Now, here you see two potted plants, same size, same plants. Fine. Now, next what we do, we take a jar. Now you can see the glass jar which is kept on it, it is somewhat bell shaped. Yes or no? Yes. So that is why this jar is called bell jar. The name itself says bell jar. Now this bell jar is taken and the potted plant is covered. Now this plant was earlier kept in the sunlight. That means we expect that this plant has done photosynthesis. Fine. This much is clear? Okay. Now what? Yes. Now what we do is, now see children, if you put a glass on any surface, it's not it does not completely fits with that surface. Yes. अगर हम एक कांच का ग्लास लें और टेबल पे रखें तो थोड़ी बहुत स्पेस नीचे से दिखती है. So that is why to cover up that space, what we do, we take Vaseline and we just cover up the rest of the portion so that no air from outside can enter in and from inside can come out. I hope this much is clear to all. Fine. Okay. Now, in both the cases, everything is same except for one thing which makes a difference, and that is that KOH, I repeat, KOH, that is potassium hydroxide, has been taken. In the first case, if you observe it carefully, you will see a plate is kept. Who is this girl in orange t-shirt? May I know your name, please? With specs? Who is this girl in orange t-shirt with specs? Please quickly tell me your name. Put your microphone on and tell me your name. Who is it? Yes, the one. You're trying to touch your hair. Who is it? Quickly tell me.
Ma'am, she is Mansi.
Mansi, please quickly put your speaker on and talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mansi, what is so funny about the class? Please tell us. Is there anything very funny about the experiment or the activity that we were doing? We were reading about?
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Yeah, but I was able to see you very clearly. My voice is not clear, but very clearly I was able to observe you. As soon as the class finishes, you're going to call me up. Fine. Let's proceed. So I was telling you that the difference in both the cases is, the first case you have KOH, which is called potassium hydroxide. Now why potassium hydroxide has been taken? Because, very carefully understand, potassium hydroxide can absorb कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. कहीं पर भी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है और वहां पर अगर KOH रखा गया है तो वो उसको एब्जॉर्ब कर लेती है. फाइन. सो टेल मी, in the first case, in the first jar and in the second jar, which case you will find carbon dioxide in?
Ma'am, in second case.
Second case. Yes,
Ma'am,
very good.
second case.
Second case, carbon dioxide was available. So, the leaf from which of the two plants is going to give the starch test positive?
Ma'am, second case.
Ma'am, second case.
Yes, the second case. Yes? Is it clear to all? Because carbon dioxide was available, so the plant could photosynthesize, and because it could synthesize, it could produce starch, and because it could produce starch, the starch test was positive. Okay. Now, Kartikeya Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, can you tell me what are we going to use to detect the presence of starch?
I don't have the book.
It's okay. But the activity that we just discussed, in that I told you, what are you going to use to test the presence of starch?
Ma'am, can I?
First of all, you will not say can I. Always say?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, you may.
Ma'am, iodine solution.
Yes, iodine solution. And that is why I keep saying that just sitting in the class with your book is not going to solve the purpose. You have to open your ears, eyes, and you have to listen. Thank you. Okay. So yes, the iodine solution is used to test. Now, the next one is, children, as you see, just all of you please turn back to page number first 9 and quickly see the reaction of the photosynthesis quickly and tell me which gas is released as a result of the photosynthesis process. Quickly turn to page number 9 and find out the answer. Which gas is released as, release means given out, as the result of photosynthesis?
Ma'am, may I?
May Ma'am, may I? May I?
Yes, come on, tell. Yes,
Ma'am,
tell.
oxygen.
Oxygen. Fine. So
Ma'am,
now again,
oxygen.
yes. So now again, as I told you previously, that in science we all only should believe the logic. कि हम उसको देखेंगे तभी believe करेंगे. Yes. ऐसा बहुत सारी चीजों में होता है that your teacher says and you says yes, yes, yes. But in science, generally we have the logics. जहाँ पे हमको दिखता है वो चीज कि सच में ऐसा हो रहा है. Yes. So we are going to see and observe that is actually oxygen the gas which is evolved or which is released as a product of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis होने के बाद क्या सच में ऑक्सीजन रिलीज होती है? हम सबको पता है because that is the gas which we are able to breathe. ठीक है ना? But let's see, is it actually that or there's some other gas? So for that, what we will do, children, quickly see. Come to page number 11 back and see the activity where let's try is given. Now here you've taken a beaker. जैसे कांच का एक गोल glass होगा. Same way, see children, this is all happening because again I repeat because we are not in the school. Else I've shown it to you. So कांच का एक glass होता है. बिल्कुल वैसे ही you have a beaker. The same way beaker has been taken. Yes. Then you have a funnel. Funnel जो ऊपर से कोन शेप का होगा और नीचे उसमें एक छोटी सी ट्यूब होगी. That is a funnel. तो funnel को उल्टा करके रख दिया गया है. A beaker is taken. Beaker में पानी है. And in that you have kept the funnel. Can you all observe that funnel, children? Inverted, inverted matlab ulta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now now that back portion, that thin tube of the funnel is again covered with a test tube. उसको किससे cover कर दिया है? Test tube. Test tube आपने देखा होगा शायद मुझे लगता है. It's a tube of glass. Okay. Now under that funnel, children, जो funnel आपने लिया था उसके नीचे आप अभी class 6 से आ रहे हैं and I have only taught you about the aquatic plants. उसमें एक plant का नाम पढ़ा था hydrilla. One of the aquatic plant which was hydrilla. So the same plant is taken, twigs, उसकी कुछ ऊपर की twig ले ली गई हैं and this plant hydrilla is kept under, if you observe it carefully, it is kept under the funnel. Now the whole system is clear to you. पूरा arrangement clear है आपको? So that I proceed with what happens next.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what happens next is, as you know that this plant is hydrilla. It's an aquatic plant and so it is going to do the photosynthesis process even when it is there in water. So as soon as it photosynthesizes, जैसे ही वो photosynthesis करना शुरू करेगा, कौन सी गैस रिलीज होगी? एक गैस रिलीज होगी. ठीक है? अब how do we know कि गैस रिलीज हुई? Because we will be able to see. Yes, somebody wants to say. Shabd, you want to say something?
Ma'am, because we can see the bubbles.
Very good. Good boy. Yes, because we can see the bubbles. And bubbles indicate that there is a presence of a gas. Bubbles present does not indicate that there is the presence of oxygen gas. Mind it. Abhi wo confirm nahi hai. How to confirm it? We'll be talking about it next. Now see, bubbles indicate एक gas release हुई है. Fine. Now, how do we know? Now we have studied कि oxygen gas है. We already know. But उसको हम confirm कैसे करेंगे? So let's talk about it. We are going to bring a, now see, oxygen is a supporter of burning. अगर oxygen present नहीं है तो कहीं भी कोई भी चीज जलेगी नहीं. It can only burn when oxygen is present. Fine, children? Now, So we bring a burning matchstick near it. Yes, near that test tube where you can see the bubbles. And it starts burning more vigorously. उससे हमको पता चलता है that this gas is oxygen which is supporting the burning process. So we come to know that the product, the end product gas which is evolved is the oxygen gas. I hope this is clear to all now. Okay, fine, good. Now children, the other topic. Now this is done, all the things regarding photosynthesis. We have confirmed all the activities. Now we'll be talking about the importance of minerals for plants. As you know that along with water, the minerals are also transported to the plant, and because of that, plants show very good growth. If the minerals are not there in the soil, plants are not going to show a proper growth. Maybe they will be showing very poor growth. Fine. So that is why the soil in which they are present, whether it is a potted plant or it is in the field or anywhere else in your garden, the soil in which it is present, the soil should be rich in minerals. Okay, like potassium, and then your the other minerals are there which are very, very important. Sodium is there. Yes, they are very important minerals. The same way, if these minerals are not present in the soil, your plants are not going to show the proper growth. So that is why it is important. So all the plants, when they grow, their soil should be checked. It's not that in the same, मान लो एक पेड़ आपका कोई पॉट में था, वो खराब हो गया, तो इसका मतलब नहीं उसमें लगाते गए दूसरा फिर तीसरा. No, it has taken all the minerals from the soil. So soil में हमें fertilizers या minerals, manure डालना पड़ेगा जिससे कि वो soil फिर से rich हो जाए minerals में. If the soil is not rich in minerals, then your plant will not grow properly. Is this clear to all?
Yes, mom.
Fine. So nitrogen is one such mineral which, see, nitrogen gas is present in the environment. Maybe you have studied in your class 6 in chemistry. But it cannot be taken by the plant as it is. Itni present to hai, but directly it cannot be taken by the plants. It has to be converted in nitrite and nitrate form. Usko apne दूसरे form में change होना पड़ता है. Yes. And then only the plants can take it in the soluble form. Okay, so this is an information about this. Now next is that there are some bacteria which are present inside the root nodules. छोटे छोटे pearl जैसे गोले गोले बन जाते हैं, उसके अंदर एक बैक्टीरिया रहता है in the root of some plants. Which plants? जितने भी दाल की फैमिली के प्लांट्स हैं, दाल की फैमिली मीन्स जितने भी पल्सेस के प्लांट हैं और लाइक ग्राउंड नट हो गया, इन सब के रूट्स में स्मॉल नोड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, गोल गोल स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं रूट में, और उसके अंदर एक बैक्टीरिया रहता है, एंड द नेम ऑफ द बैक्टीरिया इज राइजोबियम बैक्टीरियम. नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू जस्ट लुक पेज नंबर 12. Page number 12. Here you can see the heading good to know. Please underline nitrogen compounds. Use a pencil to underline nitrogen compound. Atmospheric nitrogen. Symbiotic relationship.
Ma'am, please repeat again.
Okay, just a minute. Let me finish and then I'll repeat again. Symbiotic relationship and then Rhizobium bacterium. Again, nitrogen compounds, atmospheric nitrogen, nodules in the roots of legumes, nodules in the roots of legumes, symbiotic relationship, Rhizobium bacterium. Rhizobium bacterium. Now all of you listen carefully. Now, why we are talking about this bacteria? आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे मैम तो न्यूट्रिशन इन प्लांट्स पढ़ा रही थी, एकदम से बैक्टीरिया की बात इसलिए आ गई because the minerals that I was talking about, that the presence of mineral is very, very important. Now this bacterium, when it lives in the roots of these plant, leguminous plants, or legumes, what it does, एक एसोसिएशन बनाता है. एसोसिएशन मतलब it lives in the root, तो रूट इसको क्या देती है, शेल्टर देती है. और बदले में ये क्या करता है प्लांट के लिए, इट फिक्सेस द नाइट्रोजन, इट चेंजेस द नाइट्रोजन, द एटमॉस्फेयर में जो नाइट्रोजन है, इट चेंजेस इनटू द फॉर्म, सिंपलर फॉर्म, व्हिच कैन बी टेकन बाय द प्लांट. सो प्लांट इन रिटर्न गेट द नाइट्रोजनस कंपाउंड, जैसे अभी मैंने आपको बोला. सो दे विल गेट द मिनरल्स, और बदले में प्लांट क्या दे रहा है बैक्टीरिया को?
मैम शेल्टर.
Shelter. And this type of relationship is called
Shelter.
symbiotic relationship, where two of the organism live together without harming each other. In fact, they benefit each other. They both benefit each other. This type of relationship is called symbiotic relationship. Nitrogenous compound, I have already explained you. Then I have told you about the root nodules. In leguminous plants it happens, this also I've told you, and the name of the bacterium is Rhizobium bacterium. Fine children, so this is how we have come to the explanation part of today's class. Now the homework is, you are going to revise these topics very well. In case if you find any problem with any topic, you're going to inform me. Fine, revise it well, because it is very, very important for you to understand each and every topic clearly. Fine children, so till we meet again, just take care of yourselves. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye,
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.